All right, everyone, here we go with a cure for cancer reading. Technically an all signs reading, but cancer's the hot spot of the connection cycle. So I just do an all signs flyover from the angle of cancer. It gives me a really sharp-edged, King of Swords, right? Sharp-edged view of what's going on in the soulmate cycle. So for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, hi. For everybody else, hi. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. All of these are. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. All right, there's a whole playlist of these. So, you know, whatever. Here's a pre-shuffle. I shuffled before I hit the record button. I asked the universe, give me the soulmate cycle. Give me a cure for cancer reading. What's going on here? Flyover from the angle of cancer. So we're looking at it up high. If we normally, when we pull on a sign, I talked about this in a mailbag reading a while back. So if you haven't found my mailbag playlist from 2021 or whatever, go find it. You'll learn a few things, I suppose, maybe about how these readings work and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. When we do a regular sign reading, we're on the ground level, okay? It's just that we're just limiting the universe as we go around the pie, if you will. With this, I'm on one angle, but I'm flying high. So I'm getting an idea of kind of exactly what's going on. I'm getting an overview. I'm getting a view of some of the other stuff, too. King of Swords, my king of action. The Fool, leap of faith. The King of Wands, your person, the Burger King. Gotta have it their way, ego, pride. And they're learning about all this with the Ace of Swords, a card we can't get rid of lately. Ace of Swords, truth. Archangel Michael energy hitting this Fool hard right here. Page of Wands. Don't want you to get away. In this angle, in particular, the primary theme of the soulmate cycle, but definitely from the angle of cancer, is someone who never really made a decision about this. And I don't care how much time has passed, they've never written it off and they've never jumped towards it. That's changing in this energy. And I tell you, this week's weekly reading was inspiring to me. It's inspiring energy. It really is. Me and many of you, high vibrational people, we're going to thrive in this fast current. Thrive. I mean, things are going to change quickly. You may find yourself by June, July, August, as soon as that, looking around you and your whole life looks different. For low vibrational people, man, there's some truths hitting them hard. And what's hitting them hard is their behavior and what they've passed up. That's changing with the Death card bookending the King of Swords. It's my King of Action energy. And he's holding that sword of truth, by the way. That Archangel Michael, Ace of Swords energy. All right, that's just the fucking pre-shuffle. I'm already animated. What the fuck? I'm going to shuffle. Here we go. Cure for Cancer reading. We pull 5 cards from the bottom. We look at the environmental energy as a whole. That's the energy around your person or you or everyone. And up here we pull 4 cards which we clarify which are the energy, which are how they're behaving in the energy. So usually what happens is the energy is a warm room and they're dressed up like in a snowsuit like they're up in the Arctic. Okay? Usually they behave opposite. I think that's changing. All right? I think they're starting to, well, warm up to the room, if you will. Let's see. And as I say that, it flew out of the deck and landed on my lap, the World card. Yeah. A lot of things changing here. Change. All right. Let's do it. Yeah. I'm thrilled about this fast movement. I love it when the current gets going fast, and it hasn't been this fast for a long fucking time. But I tell you what, I remember the last time it was, and things changed quite a bit. Let me tell you. Okay, here we go. Environmental energy, 5 cards. We start with that. Oh, the shame of my King of Wands behavior. But it is about communication here in the Light Seer. It's multiple birds. Communication is highly aspected right now because of all this, because of what's going on. You want proof? Fine. Next card is the Star. And just look at what that person's doing. Oh, the shame of... It's the same thing. It's the same girl, I think. Oh, the shame of my behavior. Please, can I have another chance? Right? And yeah, they sound like that. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care where your person's from. Bam! Center energy here. Center energy of our 5-card Tower. Right. Big change. Big. Lightning striking a tree. And don't give me my runner's never coming in. I just watch you because you're funny. Or you sometimes say things that help. Fuck you. No. No, 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 no. This can be a whole, look, if your runner's never coming in, fine. I would never say never in this cycle. I'm not here on YouTube because this is a regular soulmate cycle. I wouldn't fucking be here if it was. I'd be fishing. Probably what I'd be doing right now. In fact, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm sitting here pulling on this fool. All right? At the end of the day, all right, this can be someone new. This can be a new soulmate. Your runner's gone, fine. You meet a lot of soulmates in the soulmate. When you're in a soulmate cycle, you're in it to grow and to see what else you can have, or to see if you're supposed to be with this person in this lifetime, or maybe it's the next lifetime. All kinds of things like that. I always say the soulmate cycle is like a bus route, right? The bus makes stops along the way. People get on, people get off. People get on, people get off. You guys, if you're still on the bus, a lot of you, and that's fine. New soulmates are rolling in, so it could be that. But for most of you, this is your runner, and I got to play the crowd. So I read it that way. But energy, the same frequency of energy, plays out differently in different situations. I could read this energy 1,000 different ways. Keep that in mind, okay? Here we go. All right. I'm trying to teach you about energy. I know there's a lot of people out there that think they know it. Boy, they sure fill my ear on fucking on Twitter about what they think they fucking know. I've been obsessed with this since I was a little kid. This is not just something I fancy and I do every once in a while. This is, I was different right from the start. Right from the fucking start. I looked at the other kids around me in kindergarten when I was 5 and I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know, it didn't make sense. So I studied a lot. 7 of Wands comes after that. Okay? And 3 of Swords comes after that. And there's an Ace of Pentacles. Don't count these runners out if you think they're not coming in. Either way, I got to play to the crowd, and we'll talk about the runner. At the end of the day here, somebody's resistance is getting thin. Somebody's coming out from the shadows here, standing up and fighting and doing what's right for them, because this 3 of Swords is bookending this. And the 3 of Swords is the main card that ends the separation phase in the soulmate cycle. And this son of a bitch is getting strong. It's not just Kurt Cobain and pain anymore. It's more than that. It's more than pain. Okay? It really is. So, all of this should result in some kind of communication. It even starts with communication here, although they're worried about it. Okay, let's see. Let's find out. What's on the flip? How are they behaving in this energy? What's the base energy? 2 cups. 2 soulmates coming together. How about that? What's next? King of Cups. Someone coming to tell you how they feel. Someone definitely feeling you. Someone definitely gets that there's a connection here. If they denied it before, they're not denying it now. What's crossing the King of Cups? Justice. Someone's got to tell you. And I believe that. This Tower is here. You know, someone's got to tell you. This is more than pain, I called it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Holding on to it's not enough anymore. Holding on to it, how they feel, is causing the energy to go out of balance. So the environmental energy around this King of Cups is a need to balance it. All right? That's it. And if this is someone new, if this is not your runner and it's someone new, a new soul connection, this is somebody you would never fucking suspect has feelings for you. Never in a million years. I'm serious. Never in a million years. Not this deep anyway. Okay? So keep that in mind. And I don't mean, then don't tell me I don't have any friends. Okay, I don't know anybody. I never see another human being. Could be your fucking mailman for all I know. It doesn't matter, right? All right. What's bookending the 2 of Cups? Soul connections happen in the weirdest ways. Most of the time, in my experience, the most important people in my life have shown up under the craziest motherfucking circumstances when I was not expecting it. All right? And those people have ended up being very important. Whether they're still in my life or not doesn't even matter. They were a catalyst for change. They spurred some growth on in me, and that's important. That's what life's about. You stay stuck, you stay stuck. You know. What's bookending the 2 of Cups? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this aspect's purely communication. This aspect, straight up, things are changing. This is our other indicator of change. And again, this is a 10 in the major arcana. 10s are the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Okay? And it's bookending. It's red with 2 cups. Jesus Christ. Let's talk to the witches. Let's talk to the motherfucking witches. Okay? Oh, God. Why is the 2 of Cups here? Tell me about the Two of Cups. That's almost major arcana to me. That in and of itself, that with the Wheel of Fortune is communication. Everything changing here. Now, when I say communication, I can't predict what a 3D person's going to do. I can't predict free will. But my God, I see this, I feel this energy here. Somebody can't hold on to it anymore. This person, especially purely from the Cancer angle, this person's never made a decision about this, like I said, but they're holding on to so much. I will make a bold statement and say you make everything in their life look bad. Okay? You do. It's crazy. It's unreal. Maybe when you first cross paths, I'm just saying maybe. It's just an example. It's one way of 1,000 I could interpret this frequency of energy. Maybe when you cross paths with them, they had themselves convinced that they had a good marriage or a good relationship, or they're fine with the person that they're with. They weren't fine after you had a soul recognition. You make them look bad, right? It's like you think you got a pretty good looking spouse. You go out to a party and your friend walks in or someone else walks in with a goddamn supermodel. And you're like, oh, yeah. Suddenly yours don't look so good anymore. And this supermodel knows everything, and they're really smart, and they can talk on topics and everything. I'm not talking about the whole such as the Iraq shit. I mean somebody with a brain, you know. It is what it is. Why is the Two of Cups here? Such as the Iraq. All right, here we go. Yes. Two of Cups, why is it here? This card was at the bottom when I picked up this deck, and I almost said randomly at the bottom is the Hangman. Here it is, the Hangman. I decided to skip it because it made so much sense with the Two of Cups that I thought it'd be silly. Right? Okay, well, there it is. It came back after all that shuffling. Hangman. Though that's good. That's good. It's like, wait for it. All I'm drawn to, because the Wheel of Fortune energy comes in, is the raven chewing the rope. Somebody's got a whole new perspective on their life, on their feelings that need to be shared, all of it. It's all new. Brand new. New and improved. What's on top? High Priestess. They are feeling this connection. So, it's just... And again, I say this from the Cancer perspective. There is something they're afraid to tell you. They have a secret. All right? They have a secret. And I'm going to talk about Victoria's secret or the deodorant or something like. No, I mean they have a secret. That's one angle on this. Okay? It may not be for all of you, but it is for a good number of you. And I don't think it's anything major, right? I don't think they have two dicks or something like that, or, you know, I don't think it's anything like that, right? I think it's more a case of it's just the feelings are the secret. The fear of being vulnerable. It could just be as simple as that. Why is the High Priestess here? Nine of Cups. Yeah. You mean a lot to this person. Okay, we saw that little Page of Wands in the pre-shuffle. My little party girl from the Light Seer deck, and I told you. They didn't want you to get away. They don't want you to get away. They never made a decision about this. You're the Nine of Cups. All right. Okay. Let's move these down a little bit. I'm going off camera. Okay. King of Cups. What we get here? What's going on? Tell me about these feelings. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Right? What's going on? King of Cups. Why is it here? Why? And why am I fixated on the starfish? Why? Oh, I don't know. Has something to do with the star card. Okay? There. See? Symbolism. It's simple. You got to know how to read it. Universe talks to you through symbols. It talks to you through happenstance. It talks to you through serendipitous events. Things you see on television that someone says you happen to just click on at a moment, and it's like, why would that be there? Why is that person doing that? Why is that like that? It talks to you through other people, right? Somebody walks up to you and says something crazy. You're like, what? Why would you say that? That's weird. That's happened to me more times than I can count in life. You know? All right, here we go. Good Lord. Hangman again. All that shuffle. Is it every time I shuffle the fucking Witch's deck, am I going to get the Hangman? Is that what game we're playing today, Fickle Old Gal Universe? It's the Hangman again. They keep holding on to it. They can't hold on to it anymore. This feels like a star tower. Now the star implies a tower, and it's interesting that they're in this order, which is actually the right order. It is, because the tower is the base energy here. These are separated like that. So the tower happens, and we get sort of a second chance here. Somebody's wishing for it. Something happened. Something happened that showed this person some kind of new perspective. You may not know about it. Okay? Maybe they got divorced. Maybe they want to. Maybe they're talking to their sister about it or some shit. You know, I don't know. Or brother. All right? Or brother's roommate. It could be anybody. What's on top? I could run through a whole list and we could sit here for an hour, but you get my point, right? All right. The magician. Yet, what did I just say? Re-fucking-wind. Something happened here. All right? It's, you know, it's funny. It's almost like I feel like I missed the trick when I see that. It's somebody, it's sort of someone who's realized that they got lost at some point. They lost themselves at some point. That's very interesting. Why is the magician here? Come on. Oh, the fool. I thought it was going to give me the hangman again. Then I remembered it was already still here. Because I could feel this hangman energy. And it's like, oh yeah, that's right. It's at the bottom. Fuck. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, somebody lost themselves. And then when I'm taking this picture literally to explain this energy, okay? I don't give a fuck about cards and what they mean. The cards are just mediums. That's all. So the universe can give us an instant answer. You could do this with Post-it notes if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. Draw little stick figures on them. As long as you assign a meaning, it's fine. It doesn't matter. This guy here was busy tra-la-laing along on his path. La, 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 la. And sometimes when you're not looking, you know, when you're a hiker, you got to look at the ground. You got to be careful. A hiker that doesn't look at the ground ends up in the ER, in the emergency room, because they tripped over something, or they stepped on a rattlesnake, or they stepped off a cliff. Somebody here wasn't looking. They had lost themselves, and they made a mistake. There's some kind of mistake that was made here, and they want to fix it. The energy, environmental energy around them, because this justice is actually crossing the King of Cups, is part of this pull, wants to fix that. They have to rectify it. It's gone way out of balance. All right? And balance is required, or they're going to fall off a cliff. Yeah, something, they lost themselves somewhere. I think they finding themselves in this energy, and I don't think they like what they found with that Nine of Swords and Kurt Cobain in pain, or Peppermint Patty. I don't want to alienate anybody. Either way, whoever you identify with. All right. Oh, God. Okay. It tried to jump out of the deck, so I already know. I'm going to tell you, I'm always honest. I already know what the top card is. I don't know what the bottom card is, so I had to stop shuffling. What's crossing justice? Seven of Cups. Jesus Christ. That's a card I couldn't get rid of in a Pisces reading I pulled recently. Jeez. Oh. Seven of Cups. What do I do? Why are they so confused about what to do? Well, you matter. That could be an easy way to put it. Why? How do I know you matter? Because I already told you I know what the top card is. It's the Empress. Oh my God. Oh my God. Somebody here is just drawn to fixing this. In fact, the energy itself, almost like it's divinely guided, is trying to correct itself. So we got somebody with an urge to talk, an urge to take a leap of faith, an urge to transform things. They got a little bit of a secret, but it's not enough to stop. It's not going to be enough to stop them. I'm not sure they tell you the whole secret. I don't know. Why is the Empress here? This card I don't know. I have no idea. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune leads into Wheel of Fortune. I got two Wheel of Fortunes right next to each other, back to back. Jesus Christ. If we were on the Wheel of Fortune game show, we just hit the jackpot. Yeah, somebody wants to right a wrong. Somebody wants to fix something. It's what they want to do. Are they worried about it? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Multiple birds in the air mean communication that somebody's worried about. She look worried to you? Male or female, doesn't matter. Yeah, worried. But it's just, again, I've got communication after communication, leading into communication. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Why is the wheel here? Tell me. And either one. I heard a little voice in the back of my head say, which one? I wonder if that's the fickle old gal or if it was Flem the parrot. I don't know. Because he's here. But anyway, I don't care which one. Tell me about a Wheel of Fortune. How about that? I don't fucking care. It's the same damn energy, back to back. All right. Let's go. Why is it here? And don't give me a hangman at the bottom. I swear I will fucking scream. All right. Bottom of the deck. Environmental energy around the wheel is the Knight of Cups. What did I tell you? It's communication aspected. I mean, it's just layering on itself right now. Communication, 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 communication. I mean, it's just fuck off. This person lost themselves and now they found themselves. There is a problem here, though. It's not your problem. It's their fucking problem. Okay, we'll deal with that in a moment. What's on top? 7 of Wands. What did I just say? Rewind. But there is it. Look, the environmental energy is the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I had communication since I started here. Is the environmental energy is this. This is what the environmental energy is encouraging them to do. Just like if it's cold outside, the environmental energy is encouraging you to put a motherfucking coat on, right? You don't have to. That's fine. But you know, it's encouraging you to. Here's their problem. They have a problem. There's something still in the way. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Yeah, the King of Cups. There's 2 sides to the King of Cups. Land and water. There's a practical side. They love someone else too, but not like they love you. Okay? Can I phrase it like that? Or it could be they love themselves that much. I mean, it can be. It doesn't have to be that they're married or in a relationship. They love something or someone else too. And for some reason, that puts a wall between you guys. Okay? For some reason, that does that. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm going to grab the little animal deck. All right? I'm going to grab a fresh deck. And I'm going to pull 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. See what else the universe wants to tell you. But I'm going to do something I've never done before that I always wanted to do. Because this is a very powerful reading. These cure for cancers are more powerful than I think what most people realize. This is some shit. I'm going to extend it. I'm going to do some wicked voodoo on this. Because I have to. I totally have to. I might even, which will be great, because there'll be less people there. I can focus on that high priestess a little bit. I can see what this other thing is that they love or whatever. It could be a marriage. It could be a job. It could just be themselves. Something in the way. And I'll pull a pyramid and a timeline like I always do. We'll just pull a bunch of side reads. I'll get some more data here. And it's wicked. Because the environmental energy around them is really encouraging communication here. Everything's falling. Everything's coming down. They lost themselves, but then they found themselves. And there's also a problem with that. Because can you keep living the way you've been living and holding back emotions if you found yourself? You actually can't. It's very difficult to do that. You know, you sit down and you realize, I'm not happy. When you actually say that out loud, that's when the change begins. You know, keep carpet sweeping it like they probably have. You know, they've carpet swept you for a long time. They have. Some of them even villainized you and made you the devil, getting the devil and the angel mixed up. Yeah, they did. They got lost. All right, I'm shuffling. I'm almost done too. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. 7 wands. Something's in the way. The 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, and there's a Hangman again from a fresh deck. We can't get rid of it. And crossing the 8 of Pentacles is 3 Cups. This is an energy that desperately wants something new. Knows, though, that there's something in the way. There's something. It could be that secret. It could be a spouse. It could be a job. It could be a contract. They're trapped. Never mind the meaning of the 8 of Pentacles. You don't come to Steve's Love Tarot to watch some fool look up in a book what a card means. That's a party game. I ain't playing a party game here. I'm drawn to imagery. These cards, I've used decks that I identify with so the universe can send me accurate messages. Look at the spider. It's a spider web all around it. This person feels trapped. They feel stuck. They're caught in this web a little bit. And whatever it is that has them is formidable. That's a formidable looking spider, isn't it? We're going to find out what that is. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what they're going to do about it. I'm going to dig into the high priestess. I'm going to dig into this pain. I'm just going to let the universe tell me what it wants to. I will pull a pyramid and I will pull a timeline, of course, like I always do. But I have never extended a cure for cancer before. Well, today's the day. All right. If you want the extended, the link's in the description. I'm going to go do it. All right. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. All right. Good luck.